Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, my loves, today is midnight on a Monday, so you know what that means. It's time for horror. Okay. Yeah, funny. Okay, this is True Home Alone Horror Story animated by 1C Entertainment. We watched his videos, there are videos before. The video and channel will be linked in the description down below. Let's get started. Y'all guys ready? Y'all got your juice?
This story took place in California. My parents had left me home alone for the week. I loved being home alone because I could invite my friends or my girlfriend over, but this one night I decided to invite my friends Timmy and Jack. Jack and I were pretty close because we'd been friends for 3 years, while Timmy and I had met at the gym about 5 months ago. But Timmy and I were still like brothers. Anyway, they get there, and we're having a good time, but we start getting hungry. I wanted some pizza, but Jack wanted sushi, so we played rock, paper, scissors. I won, so we went to go get some pizza from a local pizza shop. I had my own car, a little GMC truck that my dad had bought me on my 17th birthday that we took to the pizza shop. We ordered 3 pizzas and 1 2-liter of Coke. As we were leaving, I realized I had forgotten to lock the door to my house, so I got a little worried that someone might break in. When we got there, the front door was wide open.
Call the cops. I swear to God if y'all
We
walk
left
in
the
there.
pizzas in the car and decided to go in.
Oh my God.
Timmy told me he had some spray paint, so if there was anyone trying to hurt us, he could spray them in the eyes.
Terrible.
I told him
At
that
least
was a
something.
good idea. Jack went in first, then Timmy. I was last because, well, I was scared. We searched everywhere, but we didn't find anyone. However, we didn't check in my parents' bathroom. We all went to check together.
Why? Oh, okay. I was supposed to say,
Jack
why?
went in first because he just wanted this to be over with and eat pizza. But when he stepped foot into that bathroom, some guy jumped out from behind the shower curtain and started choking Jack. So Timmy sprayed him with the spray paint and the guy started screaming in pain. Then I kicked him right in the side of the head, which ended up knocking him out. We called the police quickly after, and as it turns out, he was a wanted thief from Arizona. Jack and I are still friends, but Timmy moved to a different city. Every time we get together, we still laugh about that day.
Okay.
Are you 50?
Animation, next animation.
Okay, guys. I don't really have much to say about the other one, but we are here with another animation. It's called Other Lily Horror Animation, David Romero, and it's by Let's Read. I'm a little scared, just a little scared, just a little bit, but it's okay. It might. Okay. Is there any talking? Oh no, that makes me even more nervous. Make sure Beth goes to bed before 10. Who's Beth? Is she like babysitting? Or is she like... I'm lost. Oh my God. I love this animation style. Okay, they look like sisters. Wait, no, because hair color. What you... Bro, wake up. Wake up. Close the door. I don't like this, the darkness being there. Bro, trust and believe. I would be like, ma'am, what you mean other Lily? Just going to bed? No, please stop. It's 12 midnight. Okay, now it's 3 a.m. Oh, of course it's 3 fucking a.m. Oh, sleep paralysis. Oh my god. Guys, hit that like button if y'all had sleep paralysis before. I can't do this. It. No! Ew! Ew. Long fingernails, I don't do that. Oh my god! Wake up! Oh my god. Wake up! I'm scared! Oh shit! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to do in this situation because I would say leave, but like it's like late. I'm locking my room door. I'm not going nowhere. Oh, never mind. Is that the room? Her sister's room? Yeah. Okay, I think it is. She's gone. I feel like in my house, I'm gonna need a switch, like in my room, that can turn on every single light at once. I feel like that's an essential. Like the master switch or something. I don't understand how fast I moved back. Ooh. Again? I'm so lost. Oh, it's still 3 a.m. Great, we love that. What? Stop, I can't do this. Turn on the lights or something. Thank you. Wait, so is she the little girl this whole time and she was just dreaming? Oh! Yeah, I'm sweating bullets. That was a good animation. Hey, have me
Animation, next animation.
Okay. The next one is also by One C Entertainment. Footsteps in My House, true horror story animated. Like I said before, it's going to be in the description. The video and channel. I feel like I need to recover. I'm parched.
When I was 16 years old, I had this experience with my then girlfriend, Samantha. Samantha lived in a neighboring county and didn't drive, so we rarely saw each other during the school week for any extended period of time, especially alone. We agreed to skip school on Monday to spend time together. Being that it was a Monday, I knew my father and stepmother would be at work, so we'd have the house to ourselves to play video games and just curl up on the couch to watch TV together with no distractions. The house I lived in was located in a suburban-style neighborhood, surrounded by rural countryside and woods. It was a 2-story home with 3 beds upstairs and 1 downstairs, and the entire kitchen area was covered in wood flooring. More on that later. The house also had a security system with sensors on all entry doors and a motion sensor pointed down toward the end of the main hallway beyond the foyer that led out into the kitchen. Samantha and I were upstairs looking through my brother's extensive baseball card collection and playing silly games like Never Have I Ever, when we both heard someone walking around downstairs. Samantha heard it first, then I paused and I heard it too. We both froze. Samantha asked, "Could one of your parents be home?" We sat in complete silence in my room, listening through the open bedroom door.
Close the door.
We could hear footsteps in the kitchen, back and forth along the hardwood floor, and the sound of a paper bag ruffling, like the ones used at some grocery stores. The footsteps would progress slowly for several seconds, then stop. A paper bag would ruffle, then proceed for several more seconds, and the pantry door could be heard opening with its all too familiar squeak that was unmistakable to me, having lived there. Samantha whispered, "Are they putting groceries away?" I said,
Close
"It's
the
got to be
door.
my stepmom. She's the only one who does the grocery shopping." My stepmom was far less forgiving than my dad, and being that I was skipping school with a girl in my room alone, I knew I'd be in deep shit if we got caught. Immediately, I told Samantha we needed to crawl out of my bedroom window onto the roof and hide until she left. We sat on the roof facing the street, waiting for nearly 45 minutes, just watching the driveway for my stepmom to leave, but she never did. And Samantha was getting impatient, as it was unbearably hot on the black shingled roof. Finally, I told her to stay put on the roof and keep a lookout a bit longer while I went back inside to confront my stepmom. I told Samantha I'll just tell her I was sick this morning and decided to stay home from school. I had no idea how I would get Samantha out of there, but keep in mind, I wasn't prepared for this, to say the least. As I walked into the kitchen, I called out to my stepmom, but no one replied. My parents' room was also downstairs, so I walked through the room, but no one was there. I proceeded to check every room in the house, but to my surprise, the house was completely empty. I even checked the garage, but it was empty. All of the entry doors were closed and locked, and that's when the realization hit me. All of the entry doors beep when they open, including the door leading out to the garage.
Oh, they're still inside.
Neither Samantha nor I heard any doors open, including the garage door, which could be easily heard from my bedroom, as it was directly below. Lastly, I opened the pantry, hoping to cast doubt on this revelation, but I couldn't find a single new item that wasn't in there the night before. A cold chill ran down my spine. I ran upstairs and brought Samantha down from the roof, asking her if she saw anyone come or go. She saw no one. I never believed in ghosts before this day, and honestly, I wish I had a rational explanation for the whole experience. If my girlfriend hadn't been there to witness it with me, then I would probably chalk it all up to my mind playing tricks on me. I never actually saw a ghost, so I can't say for sure what it was, but I can tell you what we heard was real and convincing, to the point that my girlfriend and I never doubted for a second at that moment that it was anything other than a person in my house putting groceries away.
That's scary. But I don't know why he still sat there and checked the whole house. I was like, yeah, let's go to school. Yeah, we gonna be late. We going to school. Like, what? Bro.
Animation, next animation.
Okay, guys. The last animation is House Sitting Horror Stories, animated by Llama Arts. I was scared. I think Llama Art, like, I think he copyrights people. I think. But, you know, their channel and the video will be in the description down below. And if the video gets taken down, I'll just repost it without Llama Arts in it. But I have seen some good Llama Art stories, so let's watch this one. House Sitting Horror Stories.
A couple weeks ago, my dad came home and pitched me a small job offer. One of his coworkers was going away for a few days and needed somebody he could trust to watch over his house. The reason my dad pitched this to me was because the man's house has a big CCTV system, basically a camera in every room, and then an operating desk where all screens could be watched on a big monitor. And I'm a computer science major, so my dad just always assumes that I know how to work anything technological. The man told my dad that he'd pay me $200 for the 2 days just to watch the house. Whatever that meant. My dad drove me to the house and introduced me to the man, whose name doesn't matter. The man made it seem like he preferred I stay in the upstairs room with the monitors as opposed to roaming the house all day. That was fine with me though. So when I wasn't eating, I was mostly just sitting in that room with the TV on in the background, and doing schoolwork on my laptop. Ironically, the thing I was doing the least was keeping an eye on the monitors. Night came. I started wondering where in the house I should sleep, since surprisingly, we hadn't discussed that. So I sat back down at the desk and looked at all the different rooms on the screens to see which rooms had beds or couches. I noticed something I wasn't expecting to notice though. The back screen door was open downstairs. I didn't remember it being open. I looked through each and every camera screen in a panic. In the living room, a closet door was open. This one I knew wasn't open earlier. I texted my dad to call the man and ask him if he came back home. Meanwhile, I continued watching the screen.
Lock the doors.
On the grainy, dark
y'all
image,
act
a
like
tall
y'all don't know
person
how
who
the
resembled
doors
only
work
a black
sometimes.
shadow on the screen stepped out from the closet.
Lock your door!
I pulled my
Call the
arms off the
cops!
desk as I covered my mouth with my hands in shock. As I did this, however, my left elbow pulled some heavy object from the desk onto the floor, creating a big thud.
Okay, lock your door. Is there
The
no
person
lock
in
on
the
it?
image very clearly moved their head up to the ceiling as a response to the noise. They went for the stairs, walking up very,
Bro,
very
please
slowly,
close
step
the
by
door.
step.
Is the door open?
Meanwhile, I got a text back from my dad saying, "No, he's not. I just spoke to him half an hour ago. Why?" I got so caught up in my phone texting my dad send help that I didn't even pay attention to the monitor. There was a knock at the door. I looked at it and then the screens. The first screen I laid my eyes on was the one showing the person outside the door to the room I was in. When I remembered that door had no lock, the only thing I could think to do was jump out the window into the bushes below. I ran halfway down the block and then stopped when my dad called me. I had him call his friend and ask him if he was expecting somebody in the house. The man said he had no relatives or friends who had his key or would ever let themselves into his home. So he called the cops and had them review the footage. I got to watch all of it, and it showed everything. From the moment the intruder broke the glass to the backyard door, to the moment I jumped out the window and him running away shortly after. The intruder was never found. The footage was just too dark to identify his face.
Y'all know what that reminds me of? If y'all watch Corey Kenton, you know there's this game that he played where people basically like pitch in like quote quote like horror stories that happened to them, and basically like one of them was kind of like this, like I think he was like house sitting for his like dad's friend or something like that. That's what this just reminded me of. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.